Hello, welcome to What's the Point For? This is not a game, this is more of a podcast thing with a shitty game in the background. Today, the game is the planets going around the solar system sun, and if you hold the left click on the mouse, they go faster. And, well, that's it. That's the whole fucking game. Alright, let's talk about the big issues going on. The dead can't fart anymore after they're dead, and I think that's cool. Cool things about being dead: number one, no more farting, no more gas. You know what I mean? People act like it's disgusting, but everybody farts, but it's not when you're dead. Then when you're dead, you don't have to fart anymore because you're dead, and so that's just something cool that I thought of the other day, and that's the whole. That's all I had prepared. So the rest will be improv. And what's up with basketball? Basketball, they throw a ball around a couple of times. They shoot some hoops. They slap each other on the buns. I say, "Job well done, honey. Job well done, bun boy." After they score a biscuit. That's how Irish people say basket. Oi, did he score a biscuit? Because Irish accents sound pretty funny, dude. Irish, hey, did you score a biscuit? You know what I mean? It's just a stupid accent. Remember that Disney Channel original movie, the Irish one where he plays basketball, and it's called I don't remember. Let me Google it really quick. If you just type in Irish Disney Channel movie. All right. The movie was called Luck of the Irish, and I think the movie is about him. He's a basketball player in high school or some shit, and he has green eyes because it's cool when Irish people have green eyes. And I think he starts like getting smaller and shrinking and shrinking. And let me just look up the freaking plot because I don't even remember what the plot was about. I think he was just it's like, "Oh no, I'm getting smaller, so now I can't play basketball anymore." Luck of the Irish is a 2001 original Disney Channel movie. 2001. Now, if you recall, that was when that thing happened with those two towers and that whole plane situation going on downstairs. If you recall, I believe there were two planes, two towers, kablam, blang, blang. And there were some explosions. And let's just say those towers aren't around to tell their side of the story anymore because they are gone. Here's the plot of Luck of the Irish, 2001 Disney Channel original movie, basketball Irish film. Oh, you know what? I wonder what the budget was. It doesn't say what the budget is. Original release March 9th, 2 days before my birthday. Not the right year, though. Popular 15-year-old basketball player Kyle Johnson learns that his school is putting on a special event called Heritage Day, a celebration for everyone of different heritages. He asks his parents, but they're reluctant to tell him the truth about where their family came from, insisting they're from Cleveland, Ohio. He tries to research his family history and stumbles upon his father, Bob, which lists him as Robert Smith, leaving Kyle to wonder about his parents. What are they hiding behind his true identity? Blah, blah, blah. They attend a carnival. Afterward, strange things happen. Kyle starts shrinking, his hair turns red, and his ears become pointed. His mother starts speaking with an Irish accent and confesses that their family is Irish. She changes her hairstyle, starts making Irish foods, and eventually shrinks to only a foot tall. His father is American and from Cleveland. Kyle then fails miserably at a basketball game because he lost his lucky charm, causing everyone in the school to turn on him while praising another player named Drake Bell. At school, during science class, Kyle realizes his lucky gold coin was stolen when the fake coin he starts wearing is stuck to a magnet he was using. It turns out his arch enemy Kyle stole his O'Reilly lucky coin. Well, you get the point. All right, he gets his lucky charm stolen. He turns into a fucking leprechaun. He shrinks down to a leprechaun size, penis-wise as well. It says in the Wikipedia. And then he fails it because everybody knows if you're a short manlet, you're not gonna do good at basketball, dude. And that's just facts. You're not gonna play well at basketball if you're a manlet. And so the whole point of this What's the Point For was to go over the plot for the 2001 Disney Channel original Irish film Luck of the Irish. I know a lot of you guys were born after 2001 because a lot of you are tweens and a lot of you are young kiddies. But for us older folks, we remember 2001. We remember the planes coming down. We remember all the explosions. We remember the TV coverage. We remember when they said, what's that up in the sky? It's a bird. It's a plane. Oh, it is a plane. And then, it's an explosion, they say next after that. And then they say, oh, what's that up in the sky again? Oh, it's a bird. It's another plane. It's another explosion. And then but what's that up in the sky? Oh, it's a tower falling. Ah, everybody run. Everybody run. There's a tower falling on us. Oh no. Tom Fulp remembers 9/11. He will tell you in great detail anything. Message him at Tom Fulp on newgrounds.com if you have any questions about 9/11, and he is more than happy to answer them. I recently read Tom Fulp's Wikipedia page, and boy, was it interesting. It said that not his Wikipedia, his like some Wikipedia website wrote a big long article about him, and it said that he was an edgy young teen, and he like dropped out of college to like pursue Newgrounds as a website and all this shit. And I didn't know Tom Fulp was so damn edgy until I read this damn article about edgy old Tommy Fulp. He used to be just as edgy as me. Now he's not. Now he's been pussified and wimpified, and he has a limp wrist now. But before, he was just as edgy as old Zabu Jard when it came to the content. He would post Columbine stuff. He made HTML flash games, killing people and all this edgy shit. And then look what happened after a couple of years. He's like, "Oh, I'm old now. I'm afraid to say the N-word. Better play it safe. Don't want to risk losing my website over somebody." Over some edgy stuff here. Poor Tom Fulp. I feel bad for him. He can't express his true feelings anymore. He's been pussified. He's been limp-wristed. And just like the rest of society has turned into a limp-wrist zombie, is the rest of society. Not us, though. Whoever's listening to this podcast, you and me, we're still cool. We're still hip, and we're still cool. But everybody else, they're stupid, big, dummy idiots, faggots. They're big, dummy, stupid idiots. And they don't know what they're doing, and they don't know how to pilot an airplane, because apparently they crashed on 2001, because people don't know how to pilot airplanes these days. Maybe paper airplanes, but not real airplanes. You know what I'm talking about? And that's where the cookie crumbles. And you're only going to hear facts like that here on Zabu Jard's podcast, on What's the Point podcast. And let's talk about dick size. How important is it to females? Some girls would say it's 100% important. Other girls would say chop it off. It's 0% important. Because intimacy with females is all mental. You have to get inside their tiny little peanut-sized brains, and you have to pick them apart with a pair of tweezers. And you have to figure out what makes them tick and what makes them fart. And it's real nasty stuff. And it's like brain surgery when you start dating a woman. Let me tell you, you gotta figure out, okay, what's her favorite type of flower? Better write that down. What's her favorite color? When's our anniversary? When's her birthday? You have to memorize all these retarded facts that are completely meaningless. Yes, I am a nihilist. I know a lot of you are kids and you don't understand what that word means. It actually means somebody who believes that nothing is important and nothing matters whatsoever. And I told that to therapists before, and they're like, dude, nihilism, not cool. But therapists are gay, and that's pretty much, that explains therapy in a nutshell, is that it's actually just gay. Right, where was I? And because it makes sense, right? It makes sense that that nothing matters because it's all gay. And to me, that makes sense. So I don't know if that makes sense to anyone else in the planet Earth, but to me, that lifestyle, that situation, that heritage, that message, that theme of nihilism, it's a sad, depressing, suicide-y theme, and it's gross, but it's raunchy, it's nasty, it's filthy, but that's how life is. It's nasty and filthy and raunchy and gay, and real life is really dirty and filthy and dirty. You gotta get your hands wet and get them in the mud and the shit. Because that's what real life comes down to, is dirtying your hands, doing what you need to do, expending energy, expending love, expending heart, expending platitudes that are totally meaningless, empty-worded, empty-minded platitudes to other people to make them feel good. That's where... does anybody remember Eddsworld? Because I do. Whoops, rip, wrist in a piece. What happened to that guy? Huh? You didn't hear? He was in New York in 2001. Is that what happened to him? That's what I heard. Ooh, that was below the belt shot right at Tom Fulp. Oh no. No, you can't. Don't mock the dead. Don't make fun of the dead, please. Please don't make fun of the dead, even though they don't care because they're dead, and so now they're not even fucking people because they're dead. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. You cannot do that. You cannot do this. You cannot make fun of dead people. You know what I mean? People are so sensitive when it comes to the dead. I don't get it. I don't get it. What about necrophiliacs? What about their feelings? What if they're trying to bang a corpse and somebody says, "Yo, no, no, you cannot do this. They are still being penetrated and they're still a person. You cannot penetrate a corpse. Oh, no, no, no. I'm gonna bake a big pizza pie and spin it around in Italy. Throw some pizza pepperoni mozzarella sauce on top." You know? You know what I mean? And that's what people are like these days. A bunch of greedy Italian, big-nosed, silly dummies. And, I gotta limit myself on what I say about people because I gotta watch it, or Tommy Fulp's gonna start swinging his siren around. Wee wee wee. He's gonna arrest me, book 'em officer. He's gonna throw me in Newgrounds prison with Eddsworld and all the rest of them, and I'm gonna be stuck in a prison cell. Dang it! In Canada. I think Tom Fulp has a soft little tiny boner for Canada. And I'm going to end the podcast right there. God bless you guys, and stick around for more of me talking about stuff. Bye-bye. And then they say, "Oh, what's that up in the sky again? Oh, it's a bird. It's another plane. It's another explosion."